Hello and welcome back to the supporter side of RPGs Uncovered. First and foremost, as I always do, thank you so much for being a supporter of the show, contributing on Ko-Fi and watching and all that. It means so much to me just that people enjoy the content. The fact that anybody offers to give out money to help me pay people and improve really means so much to me, because I do this out of just pure enjoyment, and I'm really enjoying getting back to RPGs Uncovered because I went a little bit without it, and I'm really feeling it being back. I am so grateful and so happy to be working with all of these amazing cast members here. So we're gonna try to keep this tight. So without any further ado, let's throw that over to you guys. This was a a big mission. It was a stressful mission.
Yeah,
And it's only the second mission that we've gone on.
it was definitely stressful, like the enjoyable kind of
Hmm.
stressful for sure. And then the sort of fallout from it was like even more intense
Hmm.
in ways that was not expecting. So this was really good. This is a really good game, Jack.
Mm. Hey, I'm only as good as the tools I'm working with. So the Cyberrats game itself is amazing, and you guys are such great role players and engage so well in the actual gameplay. It makes it easy. It makes it real easy. Um, but yeah, there was a lot of really clutch moments in this episode tonight at Operation Colomir's Cage. A lot of clutch. The the really interesting idea of reversing the biodesert feature, at least in that one localized area for a short time,
Yeah.
that was real nice because that
Yes.
instantly brought Nibbles from "I'm dying" to
Oh,
"A-OK."
you're welcome.
Mm-hmm. So that was a great creative use of the environment.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Thank you, thank you. I was really hoping to get more of it, like, but then they were like, "Hey, you over there?" I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where Cyberrats differs from a lot of other games I played in the fact that it drops you in the mission in the heat of things. You are
Yep.
expected to hit the mission running and gunning and going. You don't really have the time to talk and strategize and
Yeah.
position yourselves and play around with things. So as soon as it gets to the enemy phase, they see you, they shoot you. They don't have to roll. It's hey you have some pain, and they were dishing out a lot today.
We were dishing out a
Oof.
lot. Those those seriously, those super soldiers, not fun.
No,
That
not friendly, not enjoyable. We
Yeah.
don't like
no.
that.
And they're
We
the basic intro enemies.
oh goodness. Eve, yeah. Thank you to everyone whose tag I took. So Alex and JD, thank you so much. Truly, it's very important and necessary.
Hmm.
Anytime. Just, yeah,
Yeah,
steal from Nibbles for your success. It's fine.
absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. He did that. He did that to us, so it's only fair.
Oh,
I'm
uh,
so,
and like, JD, what are you doing? Just having Ian like climb to solo a sniper and then just like leave your sword behind? Like, what are you doing?
Making really bad decisions.
But we love to see
That
it.
was an unlucky roll. Like he just had to deal one
Hmm.
damage.
I
yeah,
know.
it
I was like, I'm
was.
gonna finish this. It's gonna be fine.
It'd be
Nope.
great, and then it wasn't great.
No,
And then the
no,
sniper just teleported away and took he didn't finish you off. No, he's not the one who finished you
no.
off, but he
No.
did pot shot you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
mm, it's rough.
oh.
You
It's
guys
rough.
created such a dynamic fight. It was super cool going through
Mhm.
that fight. You guys were all over the place, running back and forth, and trucks going
Mm.
somewhere. You're throwing some guy out of it. Walls are
Yeah,
exploding. People are falling down. It was a really dynamic mission.
Well, and whoever gave me that jetpack, like you're the real MVP.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that Nibbles needed that.
Every
Although
fight
I
is
will
better with
say
the
I
jetpack.
was going to heal Nibbles if I had been able to get in range
Well,
of
and yeah, so if we'd given you the
yeah.
jetpack, that would have solved all of your
Yeah.
problems. So
So
Yeah, Jack.
there was a decision point where I was like, okay, I have this because of the biotech drought. I can break a door open twice, but really once because I hour at some point because that's going to be real useful. And I was like, okay, I can break a door. I can break the door open on like the place I need it to go, or I can just put some charges on this like silo and hope that we can weather it better than the rest of the people here.
I mean, I'm assuming it was full of biotech, so we just be swimming in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Get real mutated, baby.
I believe there's precedence in the book for biotech being highly explosive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
And we just drink it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Glug glug.
I mean,
It-
I'm sure we'd have been fine.
Oh yeah. Nibbles would have been fine. I mean, I don't know you.
I mean, some small bit of nibbles, sure.
Yeah.
The party left back at base.
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
real interesting mission. It had a hidden tag on it, the bio drought or the bio desert tag, and you guys adapted to that real quick. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was brutal. I mean that was all of our secondary characters. So really, that was our first time playing these people.
I'm actually so glad that I went with Ash because Esme uses so much more biotech.
Yeah, well, so again, the plan was gonna be to try and take the one that I had,
Right.
like, make it mobile. So the plan was to bring it
so
along
good.
and just be like, "Hey," at least that was the hope.
I would have stayed so close to you.
Yeah, absolutely. But then I got tag teamed by some nice guys. I was like, well, that's not ideal. I didn't die though.
Yeah.
It was I was bleeding out.
Yeah.
I was so worried about you. Like, if Nibbles had been had chosen to run over and heal you, like you never would have heard the end of it.
No, for sure, for sure.
Of course not.
Absolutely.
Love
but
it.
like we could have just had that back and forth. But if it weren't for my device work, you wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. So like, you're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, so
you made Pack-Rat go into the eye. I just want you to know that.
What was that?
I said, Nibbles made Pack-Rat use eye.
Right. Yeah.
It's Nibbles has that way of getting under everyone's skin.
Literally sometimes.
Sometimes literally.
Yep.
Yeah, Nibbles is not a nice. I thought he was much nicer until I started playing him.
No, we're seeing a new side of Nibbles. I was like, oh, poor Nibbles, and now I'm like, man, fuck Nibbles.
But actually maybe fuck him though. Yeah.
No, it's
He's
always
a
interesting.
Scatterbrained narcissist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, no, I'll absolutely throw you under the bus to get ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, like, I went in knowing Esme was gonna do that.
The scene I almost had with you, Aaron, I was going to have Nibbles come up to you and be like, hey, so you know how you think you're better than everyone? How do you get everyone else to recognize that too? And I couldn't, like, after the scene with Pack-Rat, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it.
Good. You know what's real rough? Pack-Rat thought that they had a friend.
Yeah.
And now it is clear that they do not.
It feels bad. Like, Pack-Rat is so nice.
Pack-Rat is truly like the best of us.
It's true.
Like, and I did want to say, Jack, thank you so much for the real like linchpin on the moment for the first time with Emelena, where Pack-Rat was like, so when are you gonna treat us not like shit? And then Esme tried to step in, with the brown nosing,
Mhm.
and then you just completely sunned her. You went, I'm sorry, you were saying? So good. Perfection. 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Himalaya is an equal opportunity jerk.
Yep.
Which I think, like, because Esme wants to be, like, Esme is such a bootlicker.
Mhm.
Like, she wants to be Himalaya so bad.
I'm
Ash
sorry,
is a
did you
nice
say something? I
person.
wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Ash is nice, and I feel like JD, both of your people are pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ian, to an extent, at least has gone into this being like, hey, what sort of use are each of you going to be to me? But I think that doesn't apply to Ash. Like,
Right.
I think that is his one genuine friendship. But yeah,
Yep.
Hayden is just like a ball of sunshine to
I
every
love
single
Hayden.
person that they encounter.
I love Hayden so much.
I'm so impressed at everyone's ability to have these two fully fleshed out characters interacting with each other.
Mhm.
It's really good. A lot of groups would struggle with that much, and it's like everyone's characters are so different.
Mhm.
I mean, mine are both dumb. Like neither of mine are smart, which makes it like it's so.
But here's the thing: Nibbles is extremely smart, and that's why he's an asshole.
Mhm.
Nibbles is smart, but doesn't pick up on any kind of subtext at all.
No, not at all.
And Frater Joe is just adult, and I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, we love Frater Joe.
I also love him. We love
Mhm.
Frater
Yeah.
Joe so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says Frater Joe. Oh, that is what it says, right?
Love it.
That's what
Love
they
it.
told me. Wow.
Yeah, man, I haven't really had to ask you guys any questions. We started this after show and you guys just went and I love it.
Just wanted to talk about it, man. I don't know what
Yeah.
you want from me.
No, this is exactly what I want from you. It's great. It's great. But we are keeping this short, so we're running towards the end of this. Let me just ask, as I always like to end with, everyone bringing each other up. What do you want to see more? What's something cool? What's something you want to see more of out of another character, another player, going into the rest of the season?
Can I give like one for each one? Or at least one person?
Well, we have 3 minutes, so have at
Okay,
it.
so no. All right. Esme, keep doing what you're doing. You're being the bad guy of the good guys, and I love that. Please continue.
It's so hard to say. Honestly, Ash and really everyone, like, oh, these sacrifices. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna go to the clinic. You go ahead. Like, oh.
She said the words. They said the words. They promised.
They promised. Like,
you can't make that promise. You're gonna die.
I just want more of that. I know this is like a tactical game, but like making it just be a sad rat workplace drama is everything I need.
Look,
Yeah.
don't tempt me.
the
We're
thing
already
is-
pushing 8 episodes.
That is what we're here for.
Sorry, Aaron.
Look, as long as I can go and do a LARP every now and then, I keep coming back to this. I don't care. It's just great. Oh my goodness. JD, little moments with Hayden. They're so powerful without you even realizing. I need you to understand that. It's just because it's a lot of tension. Sweet boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Q, I really want to see more like interactions between Esme and Hank. Like Hank and Hayden is already like so strong, but it's like like every time Esme interacts with Hank, I'm like, oh, it's like the one person who can match Esme at that level. Like,
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I want to talk to you more about that later, actually, because I have ideas.
All right.
Oh.
Love
Sorry,
it.
I'm gonna slide one more in. Q, keep like that thing that you did where you were just like, I'm gonna throw your own words back at the director and just
No,
like
that was
fight on
so
your
incredible.
more of
I
that.
loved that.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody said cyber complacency, and that didn't sit right with my spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
So,
was
yeah.
amazing, Q. Please keep that up.
Mhm.
I
And
will
like your
happily.
dynamics with Alex. Oh, just mwah.
Mhm.
Please
Oh,
continue
she's so
all
good.
of that. Pack Rat. Yeah, and Nibbles. I need to see more of all of those dynamics from both of you.
Q's the one just putting up in the break room like you know, free food, come to talk about your workplace thing. Like,
Every now and then you see a union flyer. It's like, nope, none of
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Right. Yep. Yep.
I'm just saying, if Pack Rat disappears during a secondary mission,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know
we
what
know what
happened.
happened.
Yep.
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 It wasn't Nibbles.
Maybe
All
it was.
right.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Maybe it was Nibbles.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm
Nibbles
sure.
gets one extra script after that mission.
hmm You
Yeah.
were talking about the redundancies.
Oh no.
That redundancy line. That's when I knew we were no longer friends. I just needed you
That was
to
so
know.
good.
Yeah, no, that was
That was
a
so
swerve.
good.
That was incredible, Alex.
Yeah.
I was like,
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh,
God, so good. Jack, you're running a good game, dude. You're doing a
Yeah.
good job. You're doing a
Yeah.
great
keep it
job,
up,
man.
Jack.
Thank you. Thank you. No, you guys are really helping me run a great game. I mean, you are the meat of this sandwich here. I'm just the bread holding everything together.
Yeah, some damn fine bread, my guy.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I know we could continue talking about this for a while, but we're gonna keep this short. We're gonna wrap this up here. We all have things to get to tonight. But thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for supporting the show, supporting RPGs Uncovered. I hope you enjoy these little tidbits of extras and insights and whatnot. They're real fun. If you want more of this, well, obviously keep supporting, but also come hang out on Discord if you're not there already. Come say hi, talk about characters, whatever you might want to do. And be on the lookout for more cool drops like GM notes and reference sheets and cool stuff. But thank you so much for supporting and being an awesome audience. We're going to go we're going to talk about how we're going to spend script throughout the week and then come back to our first major story mission. So everyone throw some good, helpful, healthy, positive vibes towards our Cyberrats because they're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Good night, folks. We'll see you next week.